Do the six intrinsics of comparison mediate as the second person immanent between the first person as real and third person as universe?
That's right. So this is actually this is a correct intuition. So remember we talked about comparison as having six intrinsics.
Yeah.
So the notion of comparison is effectively a wrap of those six
Right.
together. So
Yeah.
the notion
Okay.
of comparison is immanent, but it has components in terms of these uh, three pairs of two. So if I take the three pairs as each being a thing, then those are three modalities. And if I take each of the pairs themselves, then it's like a number line. There's essentially a positive and negative aspect, or a content or context aspect, or a sameness difference aspect, or in this case, subjective objective. When we look at it in terms of the metrics, we see these same sort of polarizations. Um, space and so space would be the context. That's the sort of notion of substance in space is what we kind of mean by existence. And what is that substance? Well, in this particular case, we're saying, well, there's only really one way to understand the notion of substance, and that's causation, or in this case, symmetry. Whereas if I look at force in time, right, the immanent pair of metrics, that's like the notion of change in the context of interaction, right? And so, in that particular sense, how do I conceive of change and interaction? Well, forces in time is a good way to do that. And when I look at, say, um, choice and creation, then in that particular case, I'm looking at things like probability and possibility. So possibility are, what options do I have, and probability is what are my preferences. And there's all sorts of things that can be done starting with this sort of foundation, but it gives you the sort of reality.